the odds? That's exactly what one Bakersfield rapper has been doing since he found a passion for rhyme. But the question is, how is he doing that? Well, I had a chance to find out what makes him so unique. Take a look.
Hi, Tyra.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's been a while, hasn't it? For those that don't know,
My official title is anchor/reporter, and that can mean many different things. Every morning, I start off anchoring traffic for about 3 hours for our morning show. After that, I'll either report or anchor the news on the desk. So that's what I did
so
today.
let me ask you this: do you look at traffic differently because you do traffic for the news?
I do. Now I do. Whenever I'm driving, I think whenever I see a crash, whenever I see road work, I always think about it.
I can totally see that. You're like, yeah, that'll be on the news on Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how long have you lived in Seattle?
Almost 2 years.
And you've been working for Como for almost 2 years.
Correct.
Now, before you left, you worked in Bakersfield, right?
I was in Bakersfield, yes.
Some people don't like to admit that, but that's a different story for a different
Oh,
time.
Bakersfield was amazing for me. I loved living there. I miss it actually all the time.
But what do you miss about it?
The food, the closeness of the town. You know, when you are living in a smaller place and then move into such a big city, you know, it's a big difference. And miss a lot of my old coworkers. A lot of them became really good friends with.
Ah,
So we still keep in touch. But yeah, I miss New Vintage Grill. That was my favorite place to eat.
I actually went there the other day.
Delicious.
Now, before you left Bakersfield, you did a story about me. Yay!
I did.
Before we go into that, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for changing my life forever. Now, I think you've told me this before, but I'm not sure. How'd you discover me?
Yeah, so word of mouth. So there's usually two ways I get my story ideas. It's either word of mouth or online, social media. I remember, actually, it was kind of a mix between word of mouth and social media for you. So I remember I was covering like a charity event for the Ronald McDonald House, and my photographer at the time was saying like, oh, like there's actually a local artist showcase happening soon in support of the Ronald McDonald House charities. Do you remember that? And so then I looked up the information and I
remember
found you.
that.
Then I found your YouTube, and then I was like, this is awesome. Love what he's doing. This needs to be on the news.
Dude, the Ronald McDonald House is amazing. To this day, Scarlett at the Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House
Yeah,
chapter
Scarlett's
is
awesome.
one of my like best friends. She's like the nicest woman in the world.
She's